Material in this episode may not be suitable for all audiences. This content is intended for entertainment purposes only. I'm not sure whose house this is, but I like it. It's very cozy. Oh, look, a letter. Today I'm in... Mary's house. Thank you, Mary. Sounds like I may not be the only visitor here today. It started when my eldest son had an old 3-story Victorian house refurbished from the inside out back in 1982. My granddaughter had come up for the summer to spend the summer with me. We were upstairs in my room watching TV when a man came into my room and went straight for my window. My granddaughter looked at me and proceeded to say, "Big Mary, I don't think he knows he isn't supposed to be here." I responded by saying, "I don't think so either." When he looked at us, he looked shocked that we were there. My granddaughter asked him, "Why are you not in heaven?" He shook his head no, looking at her confused about the question she had asked. I explained to him that he was no longer part of the living, and asked him if he wanted to move on to the afterlife. He said,
"This is my home, and I don't want to leave. I even finally got someone to come in and help fix it up."
I looked at my grandbaby, and she asked him if it would help if he took a little more time to rethink the whole situation. He said,
"No need, because I'm still very much alive."
Fast forward to 1993. He realized that everything around him kept changing, and asked me how long did we realize he wasn't alive. I told him pretty much immediately. He was completely and utterly shocked. I told him if he wasn't ready to move on, that I was willing to share the home, as long as he is willing to be peaceful. He said,
"Of course I will stay peaceful, as long as you keep the house."
I asked him what his name was, and found out his name is David, and he was an attorney. This house was built for his daughter in the early 1900s. I spoke with a family member of Mary's, who explained that David likely will not move on due to heartbreak. The family went through public records and found that David's daughter passed of scarlet fever in 1902. David later passed in 1906. But it seems that David is fairly content sharing a home with gracious Mary. According to those who have interacted with David's spirit, he is quite the comedian. Even in the afterlife, it's possible to hold strong to humor. That's something, personally, I find comforting. Thank you, David. I hope you find your peace someday and get to be with your daughter. to anyone out there who has their own true story of the unexplained, go on over to talesfromthewindweaver.com and submit your story. There, you can choose to tell the tale yourself or have a narrator read it for you. Until next time, thank you for listening to Tales from the Windweaver.